I don't know if it's real. Been a long night and something ain't right. You won't show. You won't show how you feel. No time ever seems right. Talk about the reasons why you and I fight. It's high time we draw the line. Put into this game before it's too late. Head games. It's in the first degree. Head games. I can't take it anymore. Head games. Don't want to play those head games. Oh, hey, Timmies, welcome to Sunday. That was my attempt. I'll just say my attempt at singing. It's a 1979 Foreigner hit, Head Games, one of my favorite hits. It was played all through the 80s. That was it was, even though it came out in the 70s, it really became big in the 80s. So one of my favorite songs. Anyways, they play it on Cobra Kai all the time. You know that show, one of my favorite shows on Netflix. I'm not being endorsed by Foreigner, Cobra Kai, or Netflix. I have to say that by YouTube policy. So, anyways, it looks like we got a lot of people here. I see Kim Osborne is here. Yay, Daniel Moore is here. Christian Joe 1313 is here. Stardust C is here. B. LeClaire is here. Gav Hines is here. Yay. Gav Hines says, Bob, will you sing Highway to Hell by AC/DC, please? I might do that next week. That might be a good song. Or Back in Black. Both of them are good. Yay. Lenny is here. Robert Stevens is here. Hey, Robert. Good to see you. B. LeClaire is here. Fairy Queen is here. Yay. Hey, Fairy Queen. Welcome. Listen, I got to give a shout out to Fairy Queen. She is our moderator tonight. That means she's helping Psychic Bob. If you get out of line, Fairy Queen has my permission to put you in your place, kick you out, boot you to the door, so be good. Oh my gosh, David Jan is here. Hey, David Jan, good to see you. You like my new hair? I'm getting ready for the Israeli military, you know, because I'm going to come help you out, David Jan. Bobby Ray's on your side. Good to see you, David Jan. Listen, David Jan, I don't know if you got it, but I sent you an email, so we'll talk. I've been busy all day, but check your email, okay? I am so glad you're here. Well, yay, welcome, welcome. All right. Stacy Lee is here. Kim Osborne is here. Billy Who 100's here. Yay. Gav Hines is here. Yay, Fairy Queen. Amy White's here. There you are. Summer Williams is here. Hi, Summer. Summer says, I love your new hair. Looks great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, David Jan, I'm just glad you're here amongst us safe. Everybody's been worried about you. I hope you don't mind me saying it, David Jan, but David Jan lives in Israel and has been caught in the horrible conflict over there. David Jan, I stand with you and the people of Israel. So you got my support always. Spirit Channel officially endorses the Israeli people and the country of Israel. There you go. I said it's my channel. I can say that. So, yay, Jay Whippet. Yay, hi, Jay Whippet. Bob. Wow, Bob is angling to be canceled with his IDF support. Well, Jay Whippet, I live on the edge, you know. I try to stay out of politics, but today, I tell you, I feel personally involved. I have a deep soul connection to Israel from past lives and from people that I know. And what is happening over there is just ungodly. I won't get into all that, but David Jan is in Israel. He's seen a lot of tragedy and suffering this last week. And David Jan, I want you to know that I stand with you, and I think the people of Spirit Channel here stand with you. So we're with you, okay? David Jan says, love you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Hearts. Thank you, David Jan. Anyways, I won't get into the political ramifications of all this. I'm only saying I support David Jan, I support his work, and I support the defense of the nation of Israel. If that gets me canceled, so be it. I don't care, because I'm going to stand for what I believe in. I'm tired of cancel culture. I don't believe in it. So, people want to start with me because I support Israel. Bring it on. I'll fight you on that one. Anyways, history's on my side and on the side of Israel. All right, so that's all I'll say. How you like my purple glasses, guys? I'm wearing them this week. You guys like that? Yay. Hi, Ian's here. There you are. It stand for me too. I'm standing with you, Ian. Ian also lived in Israel. and he's here, IA, and he was in Israeli army as well. So Sarah Meha's here. Yay, Shiny Silver Bunny's here. Welcome. Daniel Moore. Hi, Daniel. Thank you. Lily, who likes my glasses. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are here. So anyways, I got my new hair. You guys seem to be liking it, huh? Now, some of you wrote me letters and said, "Psychic, I don't like your hair. Put it back." Don't worry, I'm going to grow it out. I'm not going to keep this permanent. This is fun. It's nice for right now, but I really think my old style is more me. But that's okay. You know, once in a while, you just got to shake it up. And, you know, this is a good thing for all y'all because, hey, Gav Hines says, purple cord spec spot. That's right, purple cord. We're going to have some announcements about the purple cord in the next week. Gav, we got to talk a little further about organizing a meeting with you and Mary, okay? So I do want to talk to you guys this week. So we'll have more stuff coming for you about the Order of the Purple Cord. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. By the way, you know, I've been working on this wonderful book over this weekend. It's called When I See the Wild God, and it's by Ly DeAngelis, Encountering Urban Celtic Witchcraft. It's really a wonderful book. You know, it's one of these books, it's so funny. And Fairy Queen says, I did get a shock at first, but you still look lush. Oh, thank you, Fairy Queen. She's talking about my hair. Yeah, I kind of shocked everybody with that. But you know, to be fair, I got to say, I didn't plan this hairstyle. When I went in, that wonderful, she was a great hairstylist, Zarina. She just said, I will take care of your hair. And she didn't even really give me a lot of choice. But that's okay. I trusted her, and I like what she did. So I'm all short, like military short. So that's why I told you, hey, David Jan, you need an extra recruit. You know, call me up because I got the haircut. I'm ready to go into the military. Anyway, so I was saying this book, it's a wonderful pagan book. It's a Wiccan book, Celtic witchcraft. You know, it's funny. You ever buy a book and you start reading it and you just don't get it or can't get into it? I bought this book like a year ago and I started reading it and I just couldn't get into it. And I was like, I just didn't like it. I put it away and I almost threw it away. I didn't like it so much. And then I just picked it up recently, started reading it, like starting over again. And I'm like, this is a really cool book. I don't know where my head was. But I think sometimes with books, you just have to kind of go with it at the time. You know, it's like you're meant to read it at a certain time. So anyways, I'm reading this book finally after a year and actually getting a lot out of it. So I highly recommend it. When I See the Wild God. I'm not being endorsed by Llewellyn Publishers or Ly DeAngelis. It's by there's down there, you can see the name, Ly, L-Y, DeAngelis. And it's Llewellyn. You can see on the end, it's got the little moon. That's a Llewellyn symbol. So anyways, you might want to check it out if you're interested. This, by the way, is not a book for beginners. It's really more of a book for more advanced practitioners. So if you're brand new to Wicca, never read anything, I wouldn't recommend it as the first book you get. But if you've been practicing a while, get it. Hey, Gav Hines says, Bob, long hair suits you, brother. You look like a rocker. I know. Somebody put on my, thank you, Gavin. Somebody put on my channel recently. They said he went from a retired Wrestling Federation wrestler to James Bond, I think they said, or something like that, or the businessman. Anyways, I thought it was really great. Jay Whippet says, Bob, why have you never published through Llewellyn? Well, you know, Llewellyn, I actually am thinking about that, Jay Whippet. I think they would pick me up. I just haven't had time. My life is so incredibly busy. But I actually am considering submitting a manuscript to them. I think they would probably publish me. So we'll see about that. I'll let you know. Hey, there's Haley Clements here. Stranger Things 77's here. Felicia Gartis here. Yay, welcome to all of you. Don Chance is here. Welcome. So here it is Sunday night. We got any new people in the house? Your first time here at the show? If we got any new people, let me know. I want to welcome you. Welcome to everybody tonight, and especially to our new people. It's first time here. You know, for those of you who are new here, you know, we gather on Sunday night. It's just a time to hang out, laugh, joke a little bit, sing songs, act crazy, and also tune into the spirit world and see what they have. And we're going to do that tonight. And so I thought we'd do a little meditation here in a minute and see what the spirit has. Yay, BB is here. Hello, BB. Tiffany Swinger's here. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany says, looking fabulous. Blessings to you, darling. Thank you. There's Ramona's here. Hi, Ramona. Good to see you. So Shiny Silver Bunny is here. Thank you, Shiny Silver Bunny, for being here. Welcome to our show tonight. We're so glad you're here. Shiny Silver Bunny, you'll find we're all like a big family here. Just talk to everybody, have fun. We all hang out and we laugh a lot. You know, Sunday's about relaxing, having fun. Don't take anything seriously. If you start harassing people or start a fight in the chat, Fairy Queen's going to throw you out. So we don't have any hostility here, not part of our scene. We don't do drama at Spirit Channel. We do spirituality. And spirituality is about peace and loving kindness. So if you come here, not that you are Silverbud, but we've had people come that come in just to start drama. We just boot them out now. We don't have that. Well, Shiny Silverbud, thank you so very much for being here. There's T. Rose Lover is here. Yay. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys are here. Stranger Things 77 says, Sunday is a chill day, like Bob said. LOL. That's true. Yes, Shiny Silverby says, the fruits of the spirit. That's right, the fruits of the spirit. What are the fruits of the spirit? That's actually a good subject to talk about. Love, joy, love, peace, patience, kindness, self-control, and something else. That's some of them, at least according to the Bible. But you know, Jesus, and I love Jesus. He had some great words. Even though I'm a Wiccan, I still honor him. And he says, love God, okay, and love your neighbor. That's all. Sylvia Brown kind of summarized Jesus's words. She said it this way. She said, keep life simple. She said, people get all hung up on religion. She said, really what it all boils down to is love God, love your neighbor, do some good while you're here in the world, you know, try to do some good. And when it's all done, just shut up and go home. Sylvia Brown said that. I don't claim credit for that, but I love that. I've quoted her for years on that. So that's Sylvia Brown, but I think she's absolutely right on that, you know. There it is. Jay Whippet says, love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. It's St. Paul's list. Thank you, Jay Whippet. I knew a little bit of that. I forgot. It's been a while since I've studied that list. You know, it's also in the Bible, they talk about gifts of the Spirit, you know, and it says some have the gift of discernment of spirits. That's what I do. I discern spirits. I'm a medium. For those of you who are new here, I do spiritual work as a medium. I'm a full-time professional psychic, and I love what I do. Every day I get up, I do readings. By the way, if you've called me and tried to get on my schedule for a reading, I do have a little bit of a backlog to get back to people. I've been getting literally, I'm not exaggerating, about 100 calls a week of requests coming in. So I'm still playing catch up. And if you've called me recently and haven't heard, you know, give me a few days. I'm going to get to you guys the next day or two. So thank you for your understanding, you know. Well, it is so good to be here with all of you. And I thought we'd do a little meditation so we could open the channel, and then we'll see what the spirit people have. All right, you guys up to meditation? All right. Shiny Silver Bunny, this is maybe a new meditation for you. Just hang with us and try it. If you don't get this meditation right away, it's just one of those things you got to practice. But you know, they always say practice makes perfect. So I want you guys to get comfortable. And what we're going to do, take your hands off your keyboards. We're going to just close our eyes for a minute. Just sit back and relax. And as we close our eyes, I want you guys just to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to let go all the crazy tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see that spark of light now. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. Let that light expand and fill the whole chest area until it becomes like a glowing cloud of light. Just focus on that luminosity in your chest. Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and just explode it through the whole body to fill ourselves from head to toe. All right. So focus on that light of cloud light inside of you. You got that? All right. We're going to count from 3 down to 1. And as I said, when we get to 1, we're going to expand that light to fill our whole body. So watch the light. Let's count down now. 3, 2, 1. Blink on. Whoo. Oh, that gives me a head brush. Oh, my. Archangel Metatron, first question tonight. Hi, Bob. Thank you for your donation, by the way. Swedish krona, $20. Hi, Bob. Am I really in a virtual reality? Thanks. Well, you know, Archangel Metatron, the truth is we are all in a virtual reality. This world is a construct. It's a reflection of the higher realms. The higher realms are really much more real than this world. This world is a shadow world. So, yes, we are, and you are too. All right. I hope that answers that. Thank you. David Jan, all the way from Israel. David Jan, I'm honored to answer your question tonight. Bob, can my higher self give me advice or guidance for the upcoming shift in my life? Thank you, love and light. Well, you know, David Jan, I have to tell you what I'm picking up when I walk into your vibration. I'm getting your golden self standing behind you. And that golden self says that you are on the path. So I think that right now it's not an issue of having to do anything different. It's about continuing what you're doing. And I hear your higher self. It's literally got his hands on your shoulders. He's behind you, laying hands on his shoulders. And he's literally kind of just gently guiding you. So be open to the guiding of the higher self, and you're not going to go wrong. Okay? Spirit is blessing and protecting you. Thank you for your service, and thank you for your question. Blessings. Death Star, €5. Thank you. What are my spirit gifts? Thank you. Death Star, you have a gift of channeling. I think you're a natural medium. I think you have clairvoyance, meaning you see spirit, and I think you channel what we call infused knowledge, as well as spirit entities. So I think those are your strongest gifts. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. Baydre, $4.99. Hi, Baydre. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Do you see Ryan reaching out to me soon? You know, Baydre, I do. But you know, the thing is, I feel like he has a little shyness. So I think you could help that along by just letting him know that you're available if he wants to talk. But I think that as we get into June, there's a communication going on there. Okay. But you might want to help that along. Just say, hey, you know, Ryan, I'm open to talking, and watch what'll happen. He'll be like, oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good mix. Blessings to you. Thank you. Jaden P, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Are the Greys doing DNA manipulation? Have you read the book of Enoch? Eden is a source, apparently. Jaden, yes, the Greys are doing DNA manipulation. They're doing a lot of genetic research. And unfortunately, I don't think they have humanity's best interests at heart. Now, let me clarify. There are two classes with actually multiple Greys. There are like 20 different types of Greys. But the ones that are predominantly doing that are the short Greys, the kind of worker bee Greys. The tall Greys are kind of a different class. They're much more enlightened, and they don't support that sort of stuff. But yes, they are doing DNA manipulation. They are doing genetic research on humanity. So when we hear about these abduction stories, that's what that is. So to answer your question, yes. Thank you for your donations. By the way, I have to say, you know, with donations, I'm going to certainly try to cover everybody who donates, but my lawyers asked me to say that I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. Donate to the show just because you enjoy the show and you love Psychic Bob, and I do appreciate, and your donations help me an awful lot because this is my full-time work. But if I miss you, it's nothing personal. It's a technical issue with the chat log, so please don't be angry, but I am going to try to cover everybody. Thank you. Ramona, $99.54, $14.99. Thank you, Ramona. Bob, I've been having these dreams with people I'm familiar with. They're sending somewhere. This has been happening for a couple of days now. Who are they and what are they trying to tell me? Ramona, these are some of your spirit guides around you. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to open up networking pathways for you. So that's a sign that you're about to move forward with your life. And I want you to kind of just think about this right now in terms of I'm open to moving forward. One of the people that surrounds you actually is a great grandmother in spirit that I pick up around you. And I'm also getting another spirit guide who's an angel. It's a female angel. And I hear the name of Andrea around her. So you've got Andrea around you. You've got this great grandmother in spirit. I also feel that you've got kind of the ancient ancestors. I'm getting like you've been calling in the ancestors. And I'm getting that you're actually opening a current here. And all of those ancestors are helping you now. So keep doing what you're doing because it's building power. And those dreams are signs that you're moving forward and that you're not alone. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Erin Patricia, $5 donation. Love offering from the flock in me. All blessings to you, darling. What's the good word from Spirit today, please? Thanks. Yes. Hold on. Doris is coming in back here, Erin. Yes, I hear. Doris is telling me, she said that at the company you've been applying for, she said that this is the word she said, literally, she said funding is opening now. So I think there are going to be some new positions, and I think that there's another round of discussions. I think this is very soon, within a week to 2 weeks at the farthest, but I don't even think it's 2 weeks out. So I expect you're going to be hearing back from them, but they may offer you, Doris says, another position than the one you apply for, and she said, be open to it. Okay, isn't that interesting? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Hold on a second, guys. I'm losing some of the chat questions here. All right. Gary M., there you are. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Love the new haircut. Thanks and blessings to you. Hey, Gary, thank you so much. The good thing about my new haircut is it's easy to maintain. I literally get out, shower, towel dry it, put some hair gel in it, and it sets. That's all I got to do. You know, Gary, I've got Doris back here talking again. Hold on. Yes. Gary, Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that, this is her words, don't be hating on me. She said the spirit world is being challenged right now. She said there are people playing games, not you, but those attorneys that you're having to deal with. She said there are people playing games, and this is her words. She said they hope that he'll forget about things. Doris says that the spirit people are coming in to put a fire under them. And she said also your grandmother in spirit is back here. And I hear your grandmother. And she said, I'm in a fighting mood now. So I have to be honest, there has been some delay. This was not something I foresaw, but it's that somebody is using their free will to try to block you. So there is some delay. I got to be honest with you. Your grandmother keeps saying, she said, I'm pushing it forward. I'm pushing it forward. So she's helping you, and Doris is helping you, okay? I hear Edgar Casey, and he says to tell you, he said, I'm going to help him have the vision of who to contact. You may have to yourself directly press some of this. And Edgar Casey is showing me that he's going to work with you to show you timing around this. I don't feel that we're far off from this being sorted out, but it's just one person. It's literally one person who's playing the game. The rest are just kind of ready to sign off. So the spirit world is definitely working to remove this block, okay? But they're with you. Doris is with your grandmother and Edgar Casey, and they're all telling me they're pulling for you, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Kevin Elliott, $10 donation. Oh, Kevin, thank you so much. Hi, Bob. It's been a strange couple of weeks. Any word as to what might be happening? Hope you are well. You know, Kevin, I have to tell you, I feel like right now you're hitting an energy block here, because what I'm getting around you is I'm getting like everything freezing. It's like freezing in your relationships, freezing in finances. And I think that this is kind of what I call the calm before the storm. I actually mean the storm in a positive way, meaning things are going to get really busy for you. So I think as we break into June, it's like that frozen energy starts to break. I don't think this is anything you're doing, but I'm getting is just kind of an energy flow that you're just caught in. Sometimes the universe has its own flow and we get caught in it. It's just part of our journey. So I don't think there's anything right now that you can do except to be patient. I'm sorry to say that. But beginning of June looks like everything opens up for you. Okay. All right. I hope. Oh, yes. Doris, my spirit guide, Doris, Kevin just said to tell you, she said, let Kevin know as well that she said, I'm helping. She's talking about relationship challenge. She said, you've had some communication breakdown. And she said, don't worry, dear. I'm opening doors of communication. So she's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your question. I hope that helps. Stacy Lee, $5 Australian. Thank you, Stacy. Hi, PsychicBob. I had a strange dream the other night, and it has stuck with me ever since. Who is the being I met in the dream? Thank you. That's one of your spirit guides. Actually, it's a Pleiadian that's around you. You have a lot of connections with the star people, and I'm getting a Pleiadian who's helping you. They're helping you to understand your connection to the star people. And I think they're channeling information through you. So that's what that is, okay? I want you to work with Commander Ashtar because he's around you in spirit and is helping you, okay? He's the head of the Pleiadian light force. Hold on a second, guys. I'm losing some of the questions here. Bear with me. Hold on, my chat's freezing. Okay. Melinda Belvin, $5, or Medina Belvin, $5. Hi, Medina. Thank you, darling. Thank you to all of you for your donations. My 6-year-old was giggling in the middle of the night. When I asked what it was, he said an angel in front of him that made him laugh. Thanks. Now, Medina, didn't I tell you your kids are all psychic? They're picking up after your psychic power. And that was his guardian angel that was around him. So yes, he's under the protection of the angels. He actually has a few. There's also a female angel around him that I pick up. But that male angel is connected to Archangel Michael. It's one of Archangel Michael's troops. So it's a guardian spirit. Fletcher said the name is Raziel. Raziel is the name of that angel. That's one of his guardians. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. All right. Oops, hold on a second. Haley Clement, there you are. Haley, $5, $6 donation. Thank you for your donations, all of you. Hey, Bob, my son and I often hear voices in his room. Can you give us any explanation as to why this is happening? Well, I can, Haley. The truth is that you've got two different issues going on. One is there's an open portal in his room. It's a spirit doorway. So I want you to put salt in the bedroom because that's going to close that down. The other thing is that your son, as well as you, are what we call natural psychics, your natural mediums. And so your own energy sometimes opens those portals. And I think your son is very powerful and actually opened a spirit portal. I don't think he did it intentionally, but it just happened naturally by his energy. It kind of, opened the doorway. So what you want to do is put salt in the bedroom. And the other thing I want to tell you is don't make a big deal about it. Just act so nonchalant, because if you make too big of a deal about it, two things will happen. One, he'll either be terrified and it'll shut him down from spiritual growth, or two, he'll realize he gets a lot of attention and then he'll start to embellish it. And I'm not saying he's a liar, but kids tend to, over dramatize stuff. So you want to treat it just like, oh, the voice is there. Okay, well, we'll put the salt in. Act so nonchalant. And that way you will keep him from going to either extreme, and it will take care of the problem. Okay, and then he'll still be able to grow spiritually. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much for your donation and your question. Blessings to you. Tampa Tart 81, $5 donation. Thank you, darling. Hi, PsychicBob. I love wash and go hairstyles too. Thank you. If you have time, can you see if there are any messages for me? Blessings. Let me see, Tampatar. Hold on just a second. Yes. Yeah. Doris Stokes is back here, and she's taking a special interest in you. And she said, you've been through a rough time in relationships. And she said, love has never been easy for the last few years. And Doris said, she said, let her know that I'm helping her to balance the relationship area. She's also asking me to tell you that she's helping you to open your own gifts. You have some psychic gifts of hearing spirit voices. And she says to tell you that there's a grandmother in spirit that's been coming around you. I think this is on your father's side of the family back here. And this grandmother's coming in. She was actually rather psychic herself. But Doris wants to work with you to open that connection and help you channel that connection to the other side. So call on Doris Stokes. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. All right, Fairy Queen. There you are. Hi, Fairy Queen. My fairy, has someone been stealing money from my bank? Please tell me. Hold on. Let me just step into that energy. Fairy Queen, the answer is yes. What's interesting is I get a pattern. I want to go actually back 3 months around this. I want you to go in and talk to the bank, and I want you to go back 3 months. We can go back further, but I see particularly in the last 3 months that it's been more regular, and it will be much easier to prove. I feel that this is somebody that you know. I'm not going to say the name. I'll tell you privately because I don't like to publicly call out people, but I do feel that there has been tampering, and the last 3 months will give you the evidence that you need. Okay, so yes, I hope that helps a little bit. Let me know, and we'll talk later. Blessings to you. Stranger Things 77. Hello, Stranger Things. Hi, Lord Isian. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am. I have a lot of spirits around me who keep ringing in my ears, and today it seems urgent. It's like they're yelling, but not for the bad. I think, what do you see? You know, Stranger Things, when I'm stepping into your light, I am getting literally a chorus of angels and spirit guides. So yes, I want to tell you, you're not imagining, you're not crazy. You do have spirit presences around you. There's literally a council around you, and I feel like they have some connection to the Count of Saint Germain. He's one of your spirit guides. Yes, Fletcher just said they're Rosicrucian masters. So I'd like to encourage you to research Rosicrucianism and Rosicrucian order and Count of Saint Germain. That's who's around you. They're saying that you had a past life as a Rosicrucian and that you're back to be a light worker. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh, Medina Velvet, $5 donation. Thank you, Medina. Another question, Bob. My ex keeps coming into my dreams. Any ideas? Thanks. You know, Medina, he keeps trying to reestablish a psychic cord with you. I don't know that the cord was, I think you did try to break the cord, but he's so obsessive, he builds a cord. So I want you to work on not only doing a cord cutting ritual, but I also want you to start wearing, there's a really good stone, which would be rose quartz for you. What that does is that strengthens your heart chakra so that you can be in the present, and it releases you from the past. Rose quartz and a cord cutting ritual. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Mysterious 1111. Hello, darling. $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. I've been taking care of a sick, tiny kitten. Aw. I've tried holistic meds, paid 2 long-distance healers, antibiotics. Will she get better? Yes, she will, Misty. But one of the things I want you to do with her is I want you to talk to her just like you talk to a human and tell her, say, you have a choice to get better. See, a lot of people, humans as well as animals, don't realize that they can choose wholeness and health. So many people get stuck in a victim mentality. And they think, oh, I'm just sick and that's how it is. When they don't realize they can say, you know what, I'm going to choose to overcome this. And I do see her doing that, but I want you to literally talk to that cat like it's a human and say you have a choice in the process. And I think you'll see as we get into June, significant improvement. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Joe Burns, 1111. Thank you, Joe. Blessings to you. Hi, Bob. Since my dad passed away last October, I felt him around me. I think he was in my dreams last night. Has he been thinking about me? Thanks. Fletcher said, yes. He said, your dad always comes around you. And one of the things I want you to pay attention to, I think that he used to, I don't know if he did this right before he died, but when he was younger, he wore a specific cologne or aftershave. And I can smell it's really fresh smelling. Really nice, kind of, like from the 1960s sort of aftershave. Aftershave was better back then. It really was. But yeah, that's a sign that he's around you. So I want you to watch for that and just start talking to him because he is around. And he's not earthbound, they're telling me. Yes, Doris Stokes just came. She said he's not earthbound, but he does want to visit and make sure you're okay. So he's being a protector to you, okay? Yeah, so he thinks about you all the time. So just talk to him because he doesn't know that you're perceiving him sometimes. So you want to give him feedback and say, Dad, I'm here. I pick your presence up. What do you want to tell me? And just start that dialogue. And you'll start to get that link with him. But I want you to see if you can remember if he wore a specific, it's like a cologne or aftershave, because I'm getting that really strongly around him. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Lenny, $4.99. Thank you for your donation, Lenny. Hey, Bob, when I was little, I remember being taken somewhere every night and being in a white room. I also remember the walls closing in. Was this real? Lenny, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but yes, it was. You were actually an alien abductee. You went aboard spacecraft. I believe it was the gray aliens. And you were taken to an examination room. That's what that was. You might want to seek out somebody to do hypnosis because hypnosis will bring that more to the forefront and help you to release that trauma. Because I think you're carrying, some trauma from that experience, which is natural. I'm not trying to make you sound bad or anything, but you're carrying trauma from that. So that's what it was. It was an alien abduction. Blessings to you. Nigella for me, $5 donation. Thank you, darling. I don't see a question for you, but I'll tell you what I'm getting here. Yes, I do. My guide Doris is back here, Nigella. And she says to tell you, this is her word. She said, Nigella she said, Lori is a light worker. And she said, it's time for her to embrace the path more fully. And Doris says to tell you, she said, you've been wanting to do the work, but you keep getting distracted. She said, Spirit's coming in to really put you focused on your work. You have gifts as a healer and as a psychic, darling. So Spirit's calling you to greater service. Call on Doris Stokes. She's going to help you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Pink Diamond, $4.49, Australian. Yay, all the way from Australia. So we're from all over the world at this show. We got Britain, Australia, Canada, United States, everybody. Hi, Bob. Any messages? Love to hear from Doris. Well, you're lucky, Pink Diamond, because she's still back here. I can hear her. Always on. Pink Diamond, Doris is asking me to. She said she's so glad to come and talk to you. She said, my life was immensely improved after going to Australia. That's what she said. She said, the Australian people are dear to my heart. She wants you to know that she's personally helping you. She said, you know that your psychic gifts are increasing. She said, don't be afraid of them. She says, sometimes you get a message and then you back away from it. Now, I'm not criticizing, neither is she. She just wants you to understand a pattern that you're doing. So she said, this is her words. She says, sit with the information. And she said, get used to receiving and get used to having me around. And she said, then it'll be just the same as if I'm your Graham talking to you. So she wants to be kind of a second grandmother to you and to help you, okay? But she's in spirit. She asked me to bring that to you. So every day, sit down and make time for her. And she's going to open some psychic doorways for you. Blessings to you. Thank you. Summer Williams, there you are, Summer. Good to see you again. $5 donation. Thank you, dear. Thank you to all of you for your donations. Oops, I just lost Summer's. Hold on, went off the screen. Hold on, Summer. I'm trying to find you here. Bear with me. I've lost some of the chat questions. Here it is. Summer, hi, Bob. I feel emotionally shut down. My psychic gift as a child. First spirit I saw traumatized me. Does youngest son have the same gift? Thank you. Summer, yes, I understand that. If you grow up in a home where you don't have support for this, it is traumatic. I grew up in a home that didn't believe in spirituality. And for me as a child, it was traumatic as well. So I relate to you on that. And don't let that stop you, though, because one of the things my psychic teacher taught me was she said, when I first went to her, I told her I was same thing as you. I was traumatized by being psychic because I didn't like it. It wasn't something I wanted. It was kind of, I felt it was forced on me. And my teacher said to me, she said, Bob, you can choose what you receive. I said, really? So she taught me how to make lists of rules of what I receive. We call that filtering. And you might want to come to my psychic development class. Every Saturday I teach psychic development, and we teach these skills in the class. So if you want to work on filtering, which means you make a list of what you want to receive and you tell your guides, okay? In terms of your youngest son, yes, I pick up psychic energy around him. And like I was saying to somebody earlier, with children, don't make a big deal about it. Treat it as so nonchalant because that will allow your son to get used to being psychic and he won't be overwhelmed by it or scared of it. Or the other extreme, you won't become vain about it. I'm not saying your son is vain, but children, when they realize that they have an ability like that, sometimes, if they're over encouraged, they think they're important. And that makes the worst thing. There's a psychic I saw on TV recently, and he was psychic since a child. He was the most vain, self-aggrandizing psychic I ever saw. And I thought, get rid of him. Just I had to turn the TV off. And children can become that way if we overindulge them. So with psychic development, especially when they're a child, nonchalant. Oh, you saw great grandfather speaking in your bedroom last night? Oh, that's nice. How was it? You have a good visit? Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, great. What do you want for breakfast? Like literally treat it like that because you will make your child healthy and balanced. You'll prevent any neuroses that can develop. And like for you, Summer, you're going to have some healing from that past trauma. So one of the things I want you to do is I want you to also call on Doris Stokes. Doris Stokes is a great healer. She used to be a nurse as well as a psychic. She was a psychiatric nurse and she dealt with trauma cases. So she can help you learn to release that. So I want you to sit down and talk to Doris. In fact, I want you to see if you can get a book on Doris. There are books on the internet. Just go on eBay, type in Doris Stokes books and start reading her books. You'll get to know her like I know her. And she's going to be very close to you. And that's going to help. And she'll help you with your son as well. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Excuse me, guys. I'm losing my voice here. Ryan Erard, $4.99. Thank you, Ryan. Hold on just a second. I'm losing my voice, guys. Hi, Bob. My mom and uncle are fighting over my grandma's will. Is my mom in the will? Is my uncle doing anything illegal? Thank you and blessings. Ryan, I have to tell you, your mom is in the will. Is your uncle doing anything illegal? No, but I think your uncle will take advantage of situations where he can get away with it. I hate when families fight because people get greedy and try to steal from each other. I don't think your uncle has stolen anything yet, but I also think that he's one of these people who will not be forthcoming with information. So your mom may at some point have to have an attorney on her behalf intervene to actually get a full reading of the will, because I kind of feel like your mom may not have been there or may not have heard everything that's in the will. So she may need to get a lawyer to force that she get a full written copy. Okay, so right now he's not doing anything illegal, but he's just not being helpful. And that's sometimes worse. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Debbie Aguirre. Hi, Debbie. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Hold on, Debbie. I want to step into your frequency. Honey, as I'm walking into your vibration right now, it's interesting because what I'm picking up around you is a lot of yellow light. Yellow light means you're coming into a time of reconnection with your higher self. And I feel like when I go back here over this last year, it's been a real struggle for you. Try to come back to balance, come back to wholeness. The good news is the work you've done on a deep soul level is going to take. And I think from June forward, you're going to feel a great sense of being in harmony with your higher self and with spirit. This also indicates learning, and I think you are coming into a time of transition where there may be a new job offer come in the summer or some type of education around work. It's like I'm learning new skills, I'm taking some classes. Be open to all of that, because I think that once we're in August, you're going to look back and say the last 3 months of June through August were amazing. You feel whole and you've made some real success. You have around you in spirit, I have to tell you also, there's a lady that I'm hearing. And this is actually a relative. This looks like it's a great aunt on your father's side of the family. So it would be like on your father's side, his aunt on his father's side. So it'd be like a grandfather's sister on the father's side. I pick up a presence of that person in spirit also guiding and helping you. And I hear her saying, getting the money situation sorted. So money's going to improve from June forward for you as well. All right. So don't be afraid to take some chances and to move forward. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Ramona, there you are, $99.54, $4.99 donation. Thank you, Ramona. Blessings to you. Bob, can Mr. Casey scan my right ear? I've had surgery in the past. The ear gets clogged a lot. What can I do? Hold on, Ramona. Let me just go into that ear. Mr. Casey, are you back there? Can you help me? No. Yeah, Ramona, you've got an irregular fluid that issue. The drainage tubes in your ears are inflamed, and that's creating a block in drainage. And I think that from surgery in the past, there's scar tissue. Whoever did the surgery kind of messed up the alignment of the tube. You may actually have to have, I hate to say it, another surgery on that, because they're showing me there's actual scar tissue, and the way it was done made the block worse. It didn't actually heal it. That's what Mr. Casey said. He said, yes, he'll have to have another work, a little bit more work on it. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's what they're showing. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Raven, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation as well. Thank you to all of you. If I forget to say thank you to any of you, please don't take it personally. I'm just trying to do readings, and my logical mind goes when I do psychic work. Hi, Bob. Thank you for maintaining your channel through the years. Blessings to you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. You know, I've been on YouTube like since 2006, 2007. So how many years is that? That's a lot of years. I just want to know if there are any messages from my spirit guides. Blessed be. Hold on, Raven. Let me see who's back here. I hear a woman, she said, I'm Hecate. And I actually think it's the goddess Hecate. I'm hearing her, she said, I am Hecate. And she said, you can call me Hecate. You can call me Morrigan. You can call me Kali. I am the ancient dark mother. So you have the power of the dark mother protecting and guiding you right now. So whether you call her Hecate or whether you call her Morrigan or Kali, doesn't matter. That's who's around you and giving you a lot of power. And she said you have the mastery of psychism, because she said you're willing to embrace the shadow side. And she said this is giving you great power. So the dark mother is leading you right now through some changes and blessings. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, so many questions. You guys are the best. Okay, Breezy, there you are, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Will I still get approved for the PPP loan before the deadline? I'm still stuck on the second stage. I'm praying my finances improve soon. Thanks, Bob. Fletcher said yes. He said that the spirit people are intervening. You want to call on Archangel Uriel. He's around you in spirit to help you with that. I hate to tell you, it's going to be like the 11th hour and 59 minutes, but you'll get it. Okay. So hang in there. Don't panic. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Stardust C, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation as well. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides or deities? Thank you. Hold on just a second, Marjana. Let me see who's here. Yes. Okay. Yeah, my guide Doris is back here, and she says to tell you, she says, please let Marjana know. She said that she has to be more focused. She said that you're doing well. She said she started the process. That's her word. She said you've started the process. And she said, but you must remember to be consistent. So she's talking about like your daily meditation. And she says Oberon is back here. So Oberon, the king of the elves, is here. Hold on. I hear you, Oberon. Oberon says that the Fae people, he's not demanding. He says, but we do appreciate the offerings. So you might want to do some research here. It sounds like of how to do an offering to the Fae. Now, let me tell you, Stardust, you don't want to just do willy-nilly. You got to really know how to do it. So you need to read up on how to properly do offerings to the Fae, because if you do it wrong, they get offended. It's better to do no offering than to do a bad offering. So, but Oberon says, he said, our people would appreciate your support. So they're waiting for you to kind of give them some gifts. They're not greedy, but the Fae, I'll tell you, never give the Fae something that you ever will regret. Every time I've let the Fae have an offering, or sometimes they will take jewelry, you know, you might even offer a nice piece of jewelry to them. And let me tell you, once you offer, you can never take it back. So like maybe you have a ring or a little jeweled pendant, take it to the woods and offer to them and bury it by a tree and offer, tell them that's where you're placing it. And then look back, walk away and look back. Don't ever go back for the jewelry. If you do that, that will cement a strong bond. So you want to, you want to make some offerings to them. It's not like we just sit back and let the Fae bring us everything. The Fae are worth their offerings. All right. So that's what Oberon says. And Doris is helping you as well. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Yay. Hold on a second. I just lost somebody I was going to say. Gav Hines, Pitbull. Bob keeps you on a leash, Nicole. Oh, sorry. I thought that was a question about a dog. Well, Gav, while I'm in your energy, though, I do have a message for you. Because Doris said, she said, there, when I was reading your question, Doris said, there he is. We've got people here. Hold on. I've got your father back here, Gav. He just wanted to come in. He said, he just said, just checking in. He said, Mom and I are with you. And he said, don't be worrying about everything. He said, everything's going to be fine. He said that they're going ghost hunting with you and with your daughter. And they said hi to Becky or Becca. Do you have a daughter, somebody named Becca or Becky? And they said to let Diana know that they're with her as well. So they're just checking in with you, asked me to bring that over. Thank you so very much. Yes. Do you know somebody named Ian, Gavin? Somebody's talking about, they said, let them know we're looking after Ian as well. So somebody in your family or friend named Ian is getting help from Spirit as well. I hope that makes some sense. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Sarah Meha. Any messages from Spirit? Thank you. You know, Sarah, I got to tell you, I'm getting back here around you some family members. There's somebody that's related to your father's side here, and I want to call it a cousin to your father. It's a man that I'm picking up back here. I feel that he died very young in his 20s, but he seems to be on your father's side of the family. I might be a little off that he's like your father's direct cousin, but I heard him say the word cousin. So it might go back a little ways, but there's a cousin on your father's side. In spirit, he's a cousin to your father and, of course, to you. But he said, I'm leading the family into greater awakening. He said to tell you, he said, you're the one who's the psychic one in the family. He said, they're going to catch up. I'm helping. So this cousin in spirit, what's your name? Can you say your name again, Bert? Yes. He gives it a name, Alex, but I feel like he might even have had a name like Alejandro, but he said he calls himself Alex. He said, just call me Alex for now. And he said he's working as a guide for you to help the family and help each of you. All right, so Alex is with you in spirit. Isn't that interesting? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Christian Drew at 1313. Does my spirit guide have any messages for me about Alan Clifton since he's been making contact? Hold on just a second. Doris, can you help me? Is anybody back there? I can hear him. Thank you. Yeah, Mary, I've got your guide here. This is Chief White Eagle coming in. And he says to tell you, he said, be very careful. He says that Alan is starting to awaken to the destruction he's caused. And he said he may convince you that he's a changed person. But Chief White Eagle says, don't believe the lie. Don't believe the lie. That's his actual words. So your husband or ex-husband, no matter what he says to you, he's not made true repentance or true amends. He is starting to have regrets, but it's more from a selfish place rather than a true altruistic place. So be very careful. What's strange is he's not going to harass you as much as try to love you now. So whereas before he might have been trying to scare you or intimidate you, he may show up literally at your door being all sweet and kind. And Chief White Eagle says he's not who he appears. So I have to bring that over to you. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you, darling. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you, I blink and I don't know where our hour goes. Isn't that crazy? Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight because Psychic Bob's a little tired. I've been working all week. I want to say thank you to all you've been calling for private readings. If you would like to have a private reading with me, I'd love to get you on my schedule. The best way you can connect with me is go to my website, PsychicBob.com. You can purchase a reading over there or purchase a class membership at PsychicBob.com. It's all automated. Or you can also call my office at 703-825-3929. All those links will be in the info box below this video once it posts to YouTube, okay? But I'd love to get you on my schedule. You know, private reading is a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. We cover everything, past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, all of that. And I also answer all your questions. So we cover a lot in a reading. Those of you who have sat with me can confirm that I do a lot of work in a private reading. So I think you'll get a lot. Think of how much you saw here tonight. Imagine if you had an entire hour for yourself, how much I could cover with you. We do a lot in the readings. And I always say I give a lot for the money. If you're interested in developing your psychic gifts, you might want to also explore joining my psychic development class. That's right. Go to my website, register. Every Saturday we hold a class on Zoom. It's in a live Zoom classroom, so you'll actually get to talk to me face to face. I can answer your questions about your psychic development. This week we're going to continue our work. We started last week, but even if you weren't there, you'll still be able to be in on it. We're going to work on how to locate missing persons and objects. We had some really fascinating experiences this last Saturday. I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to our Saturday class. We're going to be exploring further skills in that area. So if you've been wanting to work on your psychic gifts, why don't you come out and join us on Saturday? It's only $30, 2-hour class with me training you personally for only $30. You're not going to get psychic training from anybody, not at my level. I'm one of America's top psychics. I've been an advisor to national, federal law enforcement, to local police, as well as many other private agencies. And so Psychic Bob has the experience and the skill base, that can help you. So if you'd like to get on my class, go and register today. It fills up quickly, so get in while you can. Space is limited, okay? And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, I would love to have the chance to do that for you. So there you go. You know where to reach me, PsychicBob.com. My phone number is over there as well. In case you don't know it there or can't get there, my phone number, 703-825-3929. I ask you only please call that for business. I get a lot of people call me, just want to hang out. I just can't do that because I get hundreds and hundreds of calls a week. So it's nothing personal, but that is for business, okay? So I hope you'll respect that. Thank you for your understanding. Well, guys, listen, I love all of you. You guys rock it. Listen, help Psychic Bob out. I really need your support. Like this video, favorite it, share with your friends. Hit that subscribe. YouTube's kept me in a holding pattern for over a year. I can't break out of the 19,000 class. I just am there. I would like to have a nice smooth 20,000, but YouTube's playing a little games. We all know about those politics. And who knows, after today's video, I might get in trouble for what I said, but I don't care. I'm not backing down. You guys are best. I love all of you. You guys rock. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel and make sure to help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends. Take this video, post it on your Facebook. Say, guys, come out and hang out with us because we always have a lot of fun. I want to thank you to all the new people that are here. Shiny Silver Bunny, thank you for your support. Thank you to all of you who came out. You're great. Thank you for your donations. They mean the world to me. PsychicBob loves all of you. So listen, we'll be back here tomorrow on Monday for horoscopes. We'll have some astrology stuff, see what's in the stars for you. So make sure to be here. I love you guys. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always, what do we say? Blessed be.